మిత్రులారా బంధువులారా వెల్కమ్ వనకము స్వాగతం టు సౌత్ ఏషియా మ్యాప్స్ ఇంటలెక్చువల్ ఛానల్ యువర్ ప్రజెంటర్ డాక్టర్ J. Reddy, J. Tirupati Reddy. We are talking about our Israel series, Israel Palestine West Bank series, and we are in part 3. This is part 3. In this part we are talking about a bird's eye view of the geographical regions, physiographical regions of Palestine, Israel, and each of these regions we will take up later. And we have identified around about 3940 or so in Israel-Philistine region. And we are talking about today Paran Sands, wilderness of Paran and Midbar Paran, and a broader Negev plateau, Negev mountains, and Ramatha Negev. And there are craters called steeped head valleys. There are 3 of them. We look at them. And Gaza Strip of broader Philistine region. It has 2 parts. Eastern part is the West Bank region. The western part is Gaza Strip. We'll talk about them. And all these presentations, Mitranam, you can find them at South Asia Maps J. Reddy. There are around about 900 presentations or so. And this is the broader bird's eye view, Vihanga Vikshanam, of our Israel series. And we are in part 3 here. And part C, Geographic, Physiographic Regions of Israel. We are looking at today, and these are all those 40 or so, 39, 40 or so geographic, physiographic regions. Here I am trying to show you at one place so that you will have a broader bird's eye view of all of them. And we are talking about this, I think this is the number 1. Israel region. So these are all the regions we are taking a bird's eye view now. And this is a physiographic perspective compared to 2-dimensional administrative political perspective. In physiographic perspective, you will see the physical orientation of the land, like mountains, oceans, water bodies, and so on. You get a deeper understanding of a land or region or Bhumata and Mother Earth. ఇజ్రాయిల్ యొక్క భౌగోళిక స్వరూపాన్ని గురించి ఈ దినము మనము తెలుసుకుంటున్నాము. And I will go over these regions in broad, and later we will explore them further in depth. Like I will take you 2 or 3 actual maps where try to appreciate you the importance of this, what is this region, and so on. And Israel part C. So there is a Paran Sands or wilderness of Paran or Midbar Paran. Remember, these terms are Hebrew terms, Arabic terms, and so on. So this is the southern part here, Paran Sands. Here there is also Wadi or Nahal, seasonal intermittent stream, comes from the Sinai Peninsula region of Misr, Egypt, goes into Negev region, and finally it is a tributary of other Wadi or Nahal called Arava or Araba. That is the Paran Sandy region, wilderness Paran, and so on. The towns like Taba and we can say Eilat, all those are nearby, we can say that area. Then the Negev plateau region. Remember, this is a very low-lying area. The Dead Sea itself will be around about below 400 meters or so. Entire Arava Valley will also be very low, like 100 to 200 meters depending upon the area. Like upstream the Jordan Valley near Jericho towns, east of Jerusalem and those areas. Whereas this is the Mediterranean, Levant Sea, and Madhyadhara Samudram, the mean sea level. This is the Gaza region of the Philistine or Palestine region. So the Negev plateau is called Negev mountains or Ramatha Negev. There are the craters. Craters are very unique features of this region, and they are called steeped head valleys. They're also called boxed canyons or erosion circuits. What happens means when a hard land is there and a soft area is there geologically, small stream cuts there, it forms and outlet will be there. That is a very unique in this part. Very few areas are there on the planet Earth. Negev and Sinai are unique to this. There are three important craters. They are called Makhteshes. Remember, I am not local. My pronunciation may be different. And there is the Ramon crater, Makhtesh Ramon and Makhtesh Gadol. Sometimes this is omitted, Gadol and Makhtesh Katan. Originally, when discovered, it was the big crater, that is the Gadol crater. Next, small crater. See, this is the small crater, B and C here. Whereas the later, after a few years, during round about 1940s later, so other crater was discovered, that is the Ramon, that is even the biggest of them. So we can say this is the biggest, this is the medium, this is small. Sometimes this is the large, this is small. The terms will be used just to keep in mind so that you will have a good understanding. Gaza Strip is a rather exclave of in this region and belongs to a political geopolitical entity of the Palestine region. This is a very small region, around about 360 or so square kilometers. It has a 2 million people, means 6,000 people per square kilometers. Very extraordinarily densely populated human settlements there. A country, Bangladesh, has around about 1100 million people per square kilometer. That's the real country that is a very high population density. We are not talking about small entities like Hong Kong and so on. So when you say around about 1100,000, Bangladesh, East Bengal, Pubi Bengal, you can compare it. 6,000 people living in that area. An average population density on the planet is around about 55 or so. If you take up Amazon and Sahara, all those mountains, we can say double it 110 or so. This is 6,000 we are talking about. So you can broadly understand that. Here I have shown one toe, A, B, C, R. These are the Ramon and Gadol and Katan Makhteshes. And this is the town, Mizpe Ramon town settlement overlooking the Ramon crater. And Yeruhan town overlooks this crater, that is the Gadol crater. And there is the Dimona town, and there is a Beersheba town. And Mount Ramon is the highest in this Negev or Negev mountain ranges, sometimes called highlands also, sometimes you can have plateau also, around about 1 kilometers also. We have shown here. This is the Sinai in the country, Egypt. I will show you different maps, you will appreciate them. We can appreciate them a lot better. So this gives the broader idea. This is the Gulf of Aqaba, and we have to find, this is the Arish town and Wadi. We have to find Beersheba. From there we can navigate very easily. You can say this is the Beersheba town. This will be Arad town. This is the Demona, and this is the Yeruham. You can see the big crater here. This is the big crater. That is Ramon crater. There is a stream. I always, because I am not local to, I forget how to spell. There is a stream called Negev stream that comes out. You see, all this is the hard geological formation and stream cut it. So it made a type of a crater. You can see Mount Ramon here, and there is other mount region, Mount Ardon here, the crater here. This is the Ramon crater, Mizpe Ramon town. Said Broker, and this is the place where the mausoleum, the last resting place, even the Israel's first Prime Minister David Ben Gurion lived here after his retirement a lot of years, and Sid Broker area, and his landmarks are present in that region, and we lost somewhere. Yeah, so we are looking at this big crater, that is the Ramon crater. Negev stream there, Ramon crater. This is even this is not a water body. This is the Arava Valley. Remember, this is the below sea level. That's why it looks like that. And you can see the Beersheba town, the small town. This is the Beersheba Wadi or Nahal. This is the Yatir Mountains. This is Hebron, Judea uplands and Judea desert region. And this is the big medium crater. This is the Gadol crater, and this is the Katan crater here. So you can see those craters, and this is the region we are talking about. So there is a Paran Wadi or Nahal region. So this is the Paran Wadi Midbar regions. So excuse me, and we can see so this is the Arava Valley, what is the minus 20 mean sea level, you have to remember that one. This should be around 800, 900 sometimes, so 800 meters or so. Highest mountain is more than 1 kilometers here in this region. This is the upland region, Negev upland region, sometimes called plateau region also. So bigger crater, that is the Ramon is here, Mitzpe Ramon town is there, and medium level crater, sometimes called, the old name is big crater, that is the Gadol crater, and this is the other Katan crater. There is a valley called Jin Valley. There is a Nahal or Wadi intermittent stream goes there, and this is the region shed broker where Israel's first premier and popular leader David Ben Gurion lived there for a lot of years, and later end of his life, the Beersheba Valley here. And we can also navigate here. We have to catch the Beersheba, and this should be Demona, and this is the big crater. So big crater, that is the Ramon crater, Nekarat, that is the Wadi here, and this is the Jin Valley. The Jin Valley eventually drains all the streams from uh, the middle crater and small crater. This is the Ketan and this is the Gadol, they go here. So Jin Valley, you can see Jin Valley. And this is the historic incense route during the Nabatean times, Petra to Gaza Strip and Avdot, and all those important prominent urban centers used to there. So here you can see what is a Makhtesh, and what is the importance of Makhtesh. Is a crater, is a boxer canyon, steeped valley, and the impact of it's not the impact of meteor or canyon. That's what they are trying to show you here. And that is about this part. In the next part, D, we will be looking about the other, essentially the Israeli coastal plain regions. So they are around about 187 kilometers or so outskirts of the Gaza to the border to Lebanon. And so we're looking at them in the next presentation. And thank you, Mitranam, joining me today. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps, Education Channel and Intellectual Chatrias Channel. See you later in other presentations.